Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abby and today I'll be sharing with you 10 non-saturated businesses you can venture into as a student in Nigeria. Before I proceed, I'd just like to mention that the word saturated is objective. So even if I say it's non-saturated, to some it might come off as saturated, but of course we all know the saturated businesses selling jewelry, perfumes. Not everybody should do that. These are ideas that are not as saturated as those, and if you put in the right framework and strategies, you will definitely do well with it. So let's get straight into it. The first business idea is a food business. Now, this one may come off as, it's debatable because anybody can sell food, anybody can sell plantain chips, anybody can stir shawarma, small chops, anything, however they want. But it's not just about selling food, it's the strategy that you will put together to make your food business thrive. Now, you can wake up one morning, decide what are you exactly good at. Are you good at baking? You can start selling cupcakes. Are you good at frying? You can start selling small chops. Or you like mixing things, you can start your mocktail or cocktail business. But it's not just that, it doesn't end there. You get a pop-up stand. What is a pop-up stand? A pop-up stand is like a table, a branded table that can be dismantled and moved about. You can easily move it about. Yeah, so you get your pop-up stand. Mind you, you figure out what exactly you want to sell, and if you want to merge, that's okay. I mean, you could sell stir fry spaghetti and mocktail together, that's okay. You could sell zobo and small chops together, that's okay. Just go on Instagram and search for events happening this month, the month of March, the month of April, the month of July, and then the results will come out. You see their call for vendors, you check the requirements, the criteria to qualify. The requirements are not usually over the top, by the way. You can easily qualify. I think you just have to make a few payments which are usually very meager, and then you take your pop-up stand to the event. You take whatever you sell to the event. While you are doing that, make sure content creation is a staple. Make sure you are not compromising on content creation at all. You're creating content, and now people come to your stand, they buy from you, and you're posting on your social media page. That way people see that you're not just selling food or things that edibles. You are creating an experience. So if someone have a birthday party, maybe a friend on campus has a birthday party, they could invite you to bring your stand there. Maybe there's a corporate event, there's a corporate conference, whatever happening on campus. They could invite you to bring your stand there because people will always eat wherever they are. And you could even go further by looking for a local church near you. Put out your stand out right outside the church or a few miles away, depends on whatever you are giving. Every Sunday when people are done from church, they can easily walk to your stand and buy things from you. Second business idea is hair care items. Now, this one, if you know how to make hair, we already know that hairdressing is a lucrative business on its own. But that's not the only way you can make money. Even if you cannot make hair, this one applies to both people that can braid, that can make hair generally, or even those that cannot. If you can make hair, just take a quick pivot and start formulating. Learn formulation, how to put two and two together to make hair oils, to make hair cream, shampoos, conditioner, hair treatment for lice, hair treatment for dandruff, things that foster hair growth. And you don't even have to pay for any cost. Just go on YouTube, find the right prompts, search on YouTube how to make this, how to make that, know how to source for your chemicals, get your packaging, and you are good to go. Now, the third business idea, this one is more like a service business. You can be an experience planner or curator. It is actually non-saturated because you don't go about seeing lots of experienced planners and curators there. Matter of fact, we only see these things are mostly done by organizations or clubs or certain companies, but you can do it individually, and it should of course thrive. Remember, your advantage is that you are on campus, which means you have the chance to meet a lot of people, a plethora of people, different kinds of people. The truth is, we are slowly realizing that humans are necessary commodities, and networking is very, very essential. Everybody is trying to seize an opportunity to make new friends. I mean, impactful friends, or friends that share the same values with them. So this is where you come in. You are like the intermediary between an experience and people. You are literally bringing people together to enjoy an experience. At the same time, you're making your money. Now, let's bring an hypothetical situation, put it into practice. Let's say you come up with an idea of curating a sip and paint hangout for book lovers. Let's just say that it could be in faith, it could be like, you can just always diversify, but let's say it's just for book lovers. So yes, maybe you reach out to a book club, you tell them that you have an event for book lovers, and you're charging per head 20,000 naira per head. That's what the event costs. When they get to the venue, they will see, they'll paint, they will talk, there'll be games, there'll be this, there'll be that, there'll be food. I'm just saying, you don't have to charge 20,000 naira exactly. Do what works for you. There's decorations, and there's a content booth where they can create content. Who would not open? That's a very fancy idea that someone would want to pay for to experience. People love to pay for experience. And the bonus, I'm meeting people, I'm meeting new friends. Of course, people who love to try new things will definitely want to be part of what you are doing. What really matters here, you should be able to, one of the skills that you need to actually thrive in this business is to be able to communicate your ideas properly, to tell a story, to do content creation and all of that. If you can manage to convince people, you're good to go. At number 4, we have gift curation. Creating color themed boxes, making hot air balloons, cap bouquet. It's just like learning how to craft. Basically, you need to use your imagination, ignite your creative prowess, look at things that people would see and it would be so pleasant to the eye that they would want to give someone that they love. It's just gifts, everything gifts, knowing how to make flower bouquets and all of that. Like I said, you don't have to pay for any course. Go on YouTube is basically all you need. YouTube is the university that you need. This is one of the businesses that you can actually start with little or no amount at all, and it will still thrive. At number 5, we have journal and customizing business. Now, this one is really unique, but at the same time, for you to pull it off properly, you need to find a reliable printer. People love things, customized things. I say this for a fact because I run a gifting business, and almost every time, people want to give things that are customized. So I say for a fact that if you start a journal or customizing business, you will definitely thrive. You're not just customizing journals with people's names or flasks with people's names, yada yada. You can also add stationery. Start selling cutesy items like sticky notes, highlighters, cute pens, and all of that. You get yourself a reliable supplier and you're good to go. Cutesy items that people like to see. That's it. At number 6, we have crochet business. Now, this one is another debatable business that a lot of people might say, oh, it's saturated. But honestly, the crochet industry is not saturated because there might be 1,000 people crocheting, but only a few do it for money and only a few are excellent at it. So it's really rare to find excellent people that crochet. I mean, people that come up with new styles, new ideas, that know how to pair color properly and all of that. So if you've probably used to crochet when you were in secondary school, why don't you just go on YouTube and see how you can advance that skill, tap into your creative prowess, see what colors and what color combination work together, what style people are not crocheting yet. Because to be very honest, it feels like every single thing that they crochet these days is just a representation of what has been done before. So someone sees an inspiration, they redo it, and it's just redone, overdone. So you can just find how you can make your own knitting business standard. I don't think I've ever seen a jumpsuit knitted before. I'm just saying, I don't think I've seen a maxi skirt knitted before. Maybe it's just me, but I would love to wear a maxi knitted skirt. I don't think I've seen, some work with colors, make your crochet or your knitting business, make it stand out, and you would, of course, thrive at it as a student. At number 7 is skincare and skincare tools business. I highly recommend this business because it's very profitable. Very very is far-fetched, but it's profitable. Your customers are around you. Basically, if you live in a hostel or a student environment, it's very easy for you to pitch yourself to your customers, and you could start with 20 active buyers. When this person is running out of skincare, another person is buying. It's rotating. It's like a circle. And another strategy you could use is start a skincare package that is tailored to fixing a particular skin problem. So for example, you could pair an acne package. That acne package could have a serum, sunscreen, moisturizer, treatment, yada yada yada. Let's say you price it for 20,000 naira. I'm just saying, hypothetically, you price it for 20,000 naira, but you tell them, oh, this is all you need for your acne, maybe from experience or from trials, and you're able to recommend that to them. That way you can have you can sell that 20,000 naira package to 5 persons. You make 100,000 naira in total. You remove your profit, and if it works, you begin to get more customers. I think that works to me, at least I think it works. At number 8 is an aesthetic business. Now I don't know if this is pronounced aesthetic or aesthetic, but bear with me. An aesthetic business can actually do well for you as a student, because students will always purchase things that look pleasant to the eyes. And even though it may also come off as saturated, you're not just going to be selling lip glosses or the basic thing. You could take a unique angle, sell cute beddings, cute pillowcases, pajamas, study lamps. You could sell stationery too, straw cups. Yeah, the likes and the likes. And this business, you can also do this business without having any inclination of importing from China at all. There are markets and suppliers in Lagos that supply these aesthetic items, and you will still make your profit. You don't always have to know how to import from China before you can venture into this business. Although the market will almost have to be your second home, because you always have to source for new items. Another edge you have with this business is, if this doesn't sell today, this will sell tomorrow. It does not limit you to anything at all. As long as it looks nice, you are able to sell it. It does not limit you. If this does not sell today, another thing will sell tomorrow. So yeah, it works. At number 9, we have a POS business. To be honest, a lot of people underestimate this business, because you'll be asking, is it the 100 naira, the 200 naira you want to collate together to make millions or thousands? But to be very honest, consistency in this business, you have no idea how advantageous this business is. If, especially, this business is even good if you don't have any capital. If you don't have capital to start a more capital intensive business, what you just have to do is get your POS, move around campus. People would always want to make transfers. People would always want to withdraw money. And I don't know if this is something that happens in every Nigerian university or most of the Nigerian universities, but in my university particularly, we are almost always having network issues. It's little cash that people withdraw. It actually goes a long way. So of course, a POS business as a student is not something that you should underestimate. At number 10 is student errand business. This business is use what you have to get what you want. It's not capital intensive. It goes and it's diverse. It's very diverse. You always read ahead of the class. You can help people with their assignment. You could start tutoring, helping students who are struggling with courses, explain it to them. Or you could help people run errands, like students who probably do not like to go to the laundromat themselves. You could take their clothes to them to the laundromat. You could sell just student errands, basically student errands for the OG students that have money. And even though this business is not for everybody, I'm sure someone out there would find it useful. And if you can, package it properly, it will definitely sell, and nobody's going to look down on you. To be very honest with you, packaging sells in Nigeria. If you think packaging does not sell in Nigeria, then you are jonesing, you are dreaming, because packaging actually sells in Nigeria. In Nigeria, your packaging alone tells a story. It tells a story. I see your packaging is looking so exquisite, and I'm like, oh my god, this must be a luxury brand. Oh my god, this must be a brand that is very intentional. This must be of good quality. Now, I'm not saying what you will put in your products are not of good quality, but your packaging should be inviting. How you package yourself is not just by the boxes that you put your products in. How you do your graphics, how you make your content, how you do your packaging, all around packaging. So we've come to the end of this video. Please leave a comment telling me your experience or whatever other idea that you have. Someone may find it useful. Like this video if you actually like the video. Also, the OG, please subscribe to this channel. I intend to make more videos on business, how you can grow your business, things, tips, everything business, basically, because I myself am a business enthusiast. So whatever way I can help you grow financially, I got you. So guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.